Hello, my name's Julie from So Unique, and I will pop all the links down below where you can find me on social media. Well, a big hello and welcome to this week's episode. I must admit I am running rather late. I did put a little message on the community tab to say why I hadn't posted anything, but if you don't know, my mother-in-law was poorly last week, and I think what I have sort of managed to do was on Monday and Tuesday, and for the rest of the week I have done no crafting or anything because she wasn't well, and obviously I went to work, came home, and then we went obviously up to a house to spend some time with her, and that was Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, so no time for filming. And then the weekend it just seemed to be a few jobs that we'd got to do. I had to go and get some wood to put a couple of shelves up in the conservatory, and I needed some storage boxes, which I'd seen some nice grey ones in B&M a few weeks ago, and they've got a lid on and they've got that basket effect that you had, and I thought they will be perfect. But we went to our local B&M, no, sorry, not B&M, Home Bargains, and nobody got anything, had they? All the grey had gone. They'd got pink and cream, and I did think of having sort of 3 grey, 3 pink. That would have worked, but Kevin wasn't keen on having pink, but last resort he'd have gone with pink. So we went round to several Home Bargains, and we went into one, and they hadn't got any grey on the shelf. Anyhow, we'd already bought some pink, and I was going to have cream. So Kevin decided to ask somebody, and she went and had a look and said, yeah, we've got 3 grey. And so she came back out with them, and it's like, do you want any more? So we said, yes, please. So she said, I'll go and check and just see what we've got. So yeah, out she came with another 3. So I got my 6 grey baskets, which I'm really, really pleased at. Plus I've also got 3 pink, which it doesn't matter because they will get used, and it's really nice having a lid on. So that was our weekend really. So we spent, after I'd finished work Saturday, going round B&M, Home Bargains, the range, just trying to look for these baskets, and obviously we just couldn't get anything the colour that we wanted. So that was that was my weekend. So it is actually Monday. What date is it? 3rd. Are we here on the 3rd today? Must be. Yes, we are. We're on the 3rd of April. So yeah, and I think what I'm going to do now is just put in some clips of what I've actually been up to this week. I think you'll see a bit of the garden, the tulips and my rhubarb, and what I've been up to. What I've been up to. I think I made a quiche or something. Anyhow, I will put all the clips in. You can see all the video, and then I will come back and have a little chat with you in a few minutes. I'm down at the shop today because I've got a few jobs to do, and I thought I'd bring you along for the ride, really. I had a couple of big boxes of yarn delivered last week, and I haven't actually got anywhere to put it, and I'd only got a little bit of space in the shop. So in the other side I have cleared off a lot of the fabric and some of the gifts and that, and I'm going to now try and fit all the yarn on the shelves. So that's going to be a fun day. It's a good job I'm not open today. And that was a busy afternoon. I've spent 4 hours down here at the shop, and all the yarn is now on the shelf. All the rubbish is gone. I've had a quick tidy around the shop, so I'm all ready for opening in a couple of days' time. Now I can go home. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching the videos of what I've been up to this week. The rhubarb cordial is really, really nice. You can see it's quite pale now. But for my birthday, I had money, and I decided to buy a juicer and a steam canner. So the steam canner is going to replace my water bath canner, because you only need a small amount of water in the steam canner, and it's for high acid food, so it works perfectly for cordial. And yes, that was from my birthday money, so which I'm really pleased with, and I can see I'll be getting a lot more use out of it than my water bath canner, because it takes so much water and it takes so much gas to heat it up, and it takes so long. What I've been doing is a lot quicker, so really good. And the rhubarb cordial is lovely. You will have seen the picture of my rhubarb bed. Well, to look at it now, you wouldn't think we'd taken any rhubarb out of it, but I've just gone to have a little look, and Kevin's basically, it's the way he's picked the rhubarb, he's just like thinned it out. So it still looks quite full, but I've had a peek and you can see where the rhubarb has gone. Now, when you're juicing, you can actually add sugar in. So while it's steaming away, you've got like a three stack of pans and a tube that comes out, so the juice comes off, and it's really good. Now, it did say that you can put sugar in, so I did do, and I put some ginger in as well, because the original recipe has sugar and ginger in, but I haven't put enough sugar in. Now, I put two big scoops, like 2 cups of sugar in there, which I should have put more in, so I've had to add a little bit of sugar to the drink. But if you like tart drinks, then obviously it's not going to matter, but I like mine a little bit sweeter, and this is really nice. Very refreshing, really nice. So I have got 7 jars altogether, and they're all now sort of preserved, and they will go on the, well, I say in my cupboard, and they will last quite a long time, because if you pop it in the fridge and you don't drink it up probably within a week, it will start to go mouldy. So I'm going to get plenty of rhubarb cordial this year, and obviously gin as well, and chutney, and I don't have to end up with a load of rhubarb in my freezer at the end of the season. So that's going to be good, and I've thoroughly enjoyed doing a little bit of food preserving. And I know tonight after tea I'm going to be preserving some chicken, so that's all going to be done in the jars as well, and I can pop it in my cupboard, and then throughout the summer I don't have to have the oven on or the Instapot on heating up the kitchen unnecessarily, because Jake and myself like chicken, sort of chicken salads and things like that, so we're going to have plenty of chicken, so that'll be fun. What else was I doing? Yeah, in the garden I cooked a quiche, which, yeah, you'll have seen that. Cheese and onion quiche with caramelised onions in as well. Absolutely delicious, that was fantastic, so I'm definitely going to be making another one of them. What else did I do? See, now I've forgotten what clips I've shown. Well, I don't know. But obviously you'll have seen it. And now I will show you the other pattern that I got. And it's a waistcoat pattern. Oh, it's a simplicity one. And so that's what I'm going to be making for Kevin at some point. And it's going to be, well, view B, I suppose. That one there. So it's like a proper waistcoat. But I did say to him, we're going to get some cheap fabric. I'll find some cheap fabric out and make up just a sample, just to see if it fits him and if I need to do any pattern alterations. So that's going to be fun. I mean, it's only got 3 pieces to the pattern, so it shouldn't take too long. And I have got the buckles for the back, so yeah, so I will take you along on my journey of making a waistcoat at some point. And I must admit, this week I've had a little bit of a buying spree. So what I'm going to do is I'll pop a picture in here now of what I've bought. So it's a very cute pattern, cross stitch pattern that I'm going to do with my friend Dawn. So Dawn's finished her trees, which is good, and it looks really nice. She sent me a picture of it the other day, so it's really lovely. And we've decided we're going to do a bookmark now. Now this is slightly wider than a standard bookmark, because I had got some like nice narrow Ada with a little scalloped edge on, which would have been perfect for a bookmark. but I think I've counted the stitches across the pattern and we need a proper piece of Ada. So that is what we are going to be doing. So yeah, it looks quite simple. A little skirt and a pair of legs and books with an apple on top. So I think that's quite sort of apt because we both read. So looking forward to that. So I'm sure we'll be starting it soon. I need to sort out some threads, and I'm not using the threads that are in the pattern. I'm going to choose my own colours. So yeah, I will share the progress on that. And I did buy another pattern. Now if I can get a picture, I will pop that in here as well. It's a lovely bee pattern. It looks stunning on the black background, I think. So that's not one for now. That is going to be something ready for next year. So that'll either be started later on this year throughout the winter, or it'll be done after Christmas. I'm not sure yet. It just depends how many projects I can get done this year and tick them off my list. Now I bought it because I love bees and it was actually in the sale, so I thought, well, I can't not, can I? So that was that. Have I bought anything else? I'm sure I bought something else. I can't remember. Anyhow, on with the bit of crafting that I've done this week. Right, I'll start with my socks. Right, so this is sock one. Actually, there we go. I finished the gusset and I've just started on the foot. I think I've only got probably about 2 rounds on the foot. So I'm hoping that I can actually get a little bit more done this week. But I absolutely love this yarn. And the other sock, whoops, there goes my wool. I finished the gusset and I think I've probably done 1 round on the foot. But I love how they're both so different, how the stripes are working out. Well, so it's coming along slowly, but it's coming along. And cross stitch. Right, well that's the picture of what I'm doing. Now my plan was to actually sort of try and get the first row done, but unfortunately it didn't happen. I've managed to get the bunny done, and I'm just on the plant pot with the flower in. So I think that bunny is looking really nice, and the shading is really good on it. It's like quite subtle, because while I was stitching I couldn't really tell where the change of colour was. It just sort of, I don't know, melted into one. But when I'd finished stitching, I thought, oh yes, I can see it now. And even on camera I can see it. It's picking it up quite well. So I'm hoping to get a little bit more done this week. And then I will probably put this away for a while and go back to my pumpkins. Because I'm going to have to probably come and sit out here and get a pattern out, a new pattern piece, and start marking off the row so I can see where I've actually gone wrong, because I know the pumpkin is not as tall as it should be. So I've made a mistake somewhere. So I'm going to have a little bit of unpicking to do, I think. But yeah, I'm not sure sort of when I'm going to be able to do that, because obviously I've got my day off tomorrow, and then I'm back in work, and I'm closed Friday. We've got family coming round for tea, for tea, because I won't see them on Easter Sunday. And Easter Sunday I've got other family coming round, and Saturday we could be doing jobs, I don't know, or I could be in the kitchen. But I'm going to spend probably most of Friday, Saturday and partly Sunday in the kitchen preparing for to fill the family up. So that's going to keep me busy. But hopefully, like I said, I want to try and continue on with my socks this week and do at least get the first row on the cross stitch done. I'd like to do that. And also, just bear with me a second, I've decided to get back to my bobbin windings. Now, bobbin winding. I've got all these threads. I've got actually 43 threads here, and I've got 43 empty bobbins there, which I'm hoping to get done this week. So that should give me a little bit of something to do while I'm watching telly. I'll just pop them on there for a minute. Other than that, I think that's probably about all I've been up to this week. Oh no, you'll have seen a clip, I think, as well. I've got some new yarn coming, emu yarn, and it's really nice, lovely and soft. So I have spent a good 4 hours today down at the shop. I had to spend Friday and Saturday last week excuse me, reorganising the sale fabric and sort of condensing it down onto one set of shelves. And I've got fabric in the middle section at the bottom, and I've put all the wool out. I had 2 boxes of wool come last week, and it's had to stop on my conservatory table all week because I wasn't ready for it in the shop. I'm just going to have a little drink. So I've managed to do all that today. So when I go back to work, everything's all nice and tidy and organised. So yeah, I think that's probably about all I've got to share with you this week. I know it's probably going to be a short one. I have no idea how much I've filmed, but I hope everybody's had a lovely week, and hopefully I will be back sometime later on in the week I should say. The weekend, it could be next Monday, I'm not sure this week. So yes, I'm sure if you've subscribed to the channel, you will get a notification of when I next post. But like I say, I'm not really sure when I'm going to get to post this time. So if I don't get back on before Easter, I hope everybody has a lovely Easter. Try not to eat too much chocolate. And I hope you get a little bit of time to do some crafting. So take care everyone, have a lovely week, and I will see you all again soon. Bye for now.